What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rebel Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, we got an article here about another AAA developer. Here we go with another AAA development company, another AAA gaming company that's out here already trying to sell hope, knowing damn well they not finna be able to keep their word. What am I talking about? EA CEO says Battlefield will come back in an entirely new way. Andrew Wilson has extraordinary confidence in the Battlefield team. I'm gonna give you some news, Mr. Andrew Wilson. Nobody does outside of that fucking company. To be honest with you, and this is just me being honest, if Marie Buscon-Granley's pie-faced ass was still there, she would tell you, ain't no goddamn confidence coming from them goddamn people in that goddamn studio, alright? It just ain't happening. Nobody trusts y'all anymore. To be honest with you, nobody trusts AAA game developers anymore, and in the West, and that is your fault. So without further ado, we're gonna react. That's just how we do, alright? So let's get into it. Despite all the problems with Battlefield 2042, Electronic Arts CEO Andrew Wilson says that the franchise will be a meaningful part of the publisher's future. As part of EA's latest investor report, Wilson frequently spoke of Battlefield, acknowledging the difficulties that Battlefield 2042 faced during its launch via Games Radar. Wilson talked about taking ownership and building for the future of several of its major brands, notably Battlefield. He also believes that EA has the ability to bring Battlefield back in an entirely new way in the future, though he did mention what that means exactly. I'll tell you what that means. I'm gonna sell you hope. I'm gonna look at everybody that's looking for somebody to compete with Call of Duty, because Call of Duty has gone to absolute grade A dog shit. We're gonna sell you all the hope in the world, much like we did with Battlefield 2042. You know, that was supposed to be the COD killer too. That was, finally got some competition for COD, and then you come to realize these motherfuckers still can't compete. COD is broken as it's ever going to fucking be. Y'all have the opportunity to make a game. All you got to do is make a game that doesn't suck, and yet y'all can't even do that. You want to know why you can't mention what that means exactly? Because you know you're going to put another broken, buggy, bullshit game out there, slap a different name on it, and it's going to be the same bullshit. It's going to be unplayable. It's going to have shit missing out of it that it should have been released with, and we're going to get yet another bullshit apology that nobody means and no one cares to hear, and you're still going to knowingly sell a broken, buggy fucking product at full price. That's why you can't say what that means exactly, because you know, much like I know, and much like finally, these goddamn people buying these games know that you, sir, amongst with every other single AAA Western game development company, is full of shit. Cut it the fuck out. You are full of shit, and we see it in 4K. Let's move on. During a Q&A session, investors asked Wilson about the progress of various projects related to Battlefield. The CEO noted that we don't have any date announcements. Of course you don't. But did say that following a recent call with the franchise's new leadership team, he had extraordinary confidence in that team and extraordinary confidence in the progress they're making against the future of that franchise. You're right, buddy. He had nothing else to share on specific details. Of course he didn't, but did say that more will come when the time is appropriate, which will never be appropriate. Wilson reiterated that Battlefield is firmly implanted in EA's strategy. EA has the strategy of being complete fucking dog shit. Have you seen Madden lately? Saying it is building games and experiences that attract and entertain massive online communities across platforms, across business models, across geographies. Yeah, right. That's because they have no choice but to buy the only fucking games that y'all sell, which really makes me beg, why the fuck do we have a monopoly in video game, in anything, especially fucking video games, knowing goddamn well none of you fucking developers know how to make a goddamn game anymore. And we think that Battlefield is going to be a meaningful part of our future. No, it is not. And we'll share more time and share more as time progresses. Battlefield 2042 wasn't best received by the fans. No, it wasn't. We lit that shit the fuck up, leading to the game failing to reach EA's expectations. That game met nobody's expectations, okay? The future of the series isn't entirely unclear though, as we do know that Ridgeline is working with DICE to develop a single-player campaign for a future Battlefield game, but details that are currently under wraps. Notice how they said a single-player campaign. A single-player campaign. Nothing about how to improve the online experience, letting y'all further know how full of shit they are. And that's exactly what they are, full of shit. And that is the end of the article, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it on this, man. Not too long a video on y'all. I don't believe a goddamn word coming out of this man's mouth or any other AAA development company words coming out of your goddamn mouth. I will admit this, even to a fault. I am a results type of guy. I don't give a damn about thinking positively. I don't give a damn about just keep grinding. I don't give a damn about any of that. If my actions are not bringing me results, then I don't want to hear your fucking words. All right. I don't want to hear your bullshit words or your bullshit logic or lack thereof. All right. I want to see results. The people want to see results. You promising some bullshit and having extraordinary confidence in the goddamn dev team that you could never really give any true praise to, that nobody has truly seen with their own fucking eyes. We don't know the backstory or the motherfucking background of these goddamn developers that you got extraordinary confidence in, but we're supposed to just because you said so, because you're a rich motherfucker in a suit, right? Of course, who the fuck has ever been rich and in a suit and lied to people before, right? And you're gonna sit here and tell me that because you have extraordinary confidence when you probably not a gamer your goddamn self, you got extraordinary confidence in a dev team that has already shown you that they can't make a goddamn game. That is complete and utter bullshit, and you should take every word you said about this and shove it right where the sun don't shine. Because that's exactly where you're talking out of your ass. Because this is complete and utter bullshit. Battlefield, the next game, will be a fucking flop. If not a harder flop than Battlefield 2042. I'm calling that bitch now while it's still being developed. This game, Battlefield, whatever the fuck they gonna call it, 3042, 4297, 816, 90210, I don't motherfucking know, bars, but it's gonna be absolute fucking garbage. Until you can show the people beyond a shadow of a doubt that it won't be, what I am left with a bad taste in my fucking mouth of with this game, pause. I don't want to hear shit about what you're going to do in the future, because in my opinion, and what you have already shown the people, and what most, if not all, AAA developers in the Western fucking civilization have shown us, is that they are absolutely untrustworthy. They don't give a fuck about their fans. They only give a fuck about siphoning money from them and then telling them being grateful for a lackluster effort from a dev team that has absolutely no fucking idea what it is even doing other than microtransactions and robbing the very people who put them on in the first place. That's my video. My name Rage King, and I'm out this bitch. Take what you said and shove it up your ass, because you're telling lies. Nothing but lies. I'm out.